Hey guys, in this video we are going to see evaluation of double integrals. First we see how double integrals look like. In double integrals we have f of x comma y as an integrand. This is your inside integral. This is outside integral. And dx dy is the order of evaluation. Now we see how to evaluate double integrals. We usually evaluate double integrals from inside outwards. That means we have to evaluate inside integral first and then the outside. Here you can see this inside integral is in the parenthesis. So evaluate this double integral, we have to solve this parenthesis first. That means we have to solve this inside integral first and then we will evaluate the outside integral. Now we see what is the order of evaluation of double integrals. To understand this, here we have to focus on the limits of inside integral. In this particular example, the order of evaluation is dy dx. I can say this by observing the limits of inside integral. Here, limits of inside integral are expressions in terms of x, or you can say they are functions of x, and outside integral limits are constants. So, I can write this same integral in this following way. This p of x is nothing but y is equal to p of x. So, y is a function of x. Here, in upper limit also, y is a function of x. So these are nothing but limits of y. So we evaluate this f of x comma y, integral of f of x comma y with respect to y first, because this integral has limits of y. So we have to evaluate this integral first with respect to y and then with respect to x. Similarly, if limits of inside integral are in terms of y, then we have to evaluate this integral of f of x comma y with respect to x first, because these inside integral limits are limits of x. You can consider it as x is equal to r of y and x is equal to s of y. So the outside integral limits will be of limits of y. Therefore, here order of evaluation in this particular example is dx dy. That means we have to evaluate inside integral first with respect to x, and after solving it we will solve this outside integral with respect to y. Now we'll see one example on this. Here we have to evaluate integral from 0 to 1 of integral from 0 to x square of e raised to y by x dy dx. Observe that inside integral limits are in the terms of x. They are functions of x. So they are limits of y. So order of evaluation is dy first and then dx. So let's evaluate integral of e raised to y by x first with respect to y. When we integrate it with respect to y, we have to keep x terms constant. So 1 by x is constant. So integration of e raised to y by x is e raised to y by x over 1 by x over the limit 0 to x square. Since we have evaluated this inside integral with respect to y, we have to substitute these limits in y. So when I substitute x square in y, we are left with e raised to x upon 1 by x minus, when I substitute 0 in y, we have e raised to 0, that is 1 upon 1 by x. Simplifying which, okay, we have x e raised to x minus x as an integrand to outside integral. To evaluate integral of x e raised to x, we have to use integration by parts rule, according to which integration of x e raised to x is x e raised to x minus e raised to x. Now integration of x is x square over 2 with limits 0 to 1. Substituting these limits in x, we have 1 into e raised to 1 minus e raised to 1 minus half. Now substituting 0 in x, we have 0 minus e raised to 0 minus 0. E raised to 0 is 1. So we have minus minus plus 1 minus half. This e raised to 1 and minus e raised to 1 will get cancelled. Minus half plus 1 is half. So value of this double integral is half. I hope you understood how to evaluate double integrals. Thank you all of you.